I wouldn't call it painful, but it's certainly horrible. So it's down your throat, but it's in your lung. It's not down your throat, it's into the airway. So you're trying to vomit and you're trying to cough, and you can barely do either, and they're moving this camera around. It's extremely unpleasant.
It sucks. I had it 3 years ago in Dallas. Yeah, they have to knock you out. It's terrible.
Yeah.
You've had the same procedure.
Absolutely.
Were you awake or asleep?
No, they gave me anesthesia, so I was asleep.
Oh, bro, here.
What were you?
I was awake,
Yeah.
wide awake.
Yeah.
Oh, I was wide awake.
Sounds exciting.
Yeah, they gave me this, they tried to numb your throat a bit, and then they gave it to me. It's kind of interesting because when something is in your mouth and you're choking, you want to grab it, right? So you're on a chair, and you're like tied to the chair, so you can't move your hands. So you're like tied to the chair, and you're like this, and they put this thing down your throat, and you're trying to vomit, and you're trying to cough, but they can't move the camera when you're coughing. So even the armed guard who took me, the police officer, the guy, he was in the corner of the room, and even I could see on his face, he was like, fucking hell. And I don't even want to reenact it because it's probably so horrible to look at, but you're just like you're trying to vomit, you're trying to cough, you're like, your face is bright red, you can't breathe, and they're like, stop coughing, stop coughing, stop coughing, and you have to try and stop coughing for like 2 seconds so they can adjust the camera a bit. It's the worst 20 minutes of my life. It was horrible. They finished that, so I completed that procedure, went back to jail. That was a nice evening. We have to put so we have to put through your back, like this long, through your back. Now, they're like, this is an operation. Do you want to have it while you're in jail? Because the wasn't much to recover from. I had a really sore throat, whatever. But this is an operation. Do you want to have it while you're in jail? And I was like, well, why not? I'm in jail. I have time. I can't recover, but I have time. So I went for my they put you on your front. They show you it's like this long, and then they stick it in you. It's like 30 minutes of them shoving this in you, trying to get to the right point. But it was actually very refreshing